Well, we're here today. We're outside our lovely, iconic Mother Black Cap, which a year ago, as some of you will know, was abruptly closed without any warning by the owners forced it in. We're here a year later, still campaigning. We fought off developers, we fought off different plans for the place. At the minute we're fighting with another company called Ruth and Robinson who want to turn it into as a gastropub. So we're all here today. We're going to have a big sing-song and a shout-out by Camden Town Tube, try to engage everybody. As you can see, you may not be able to see actually, but we are blocked from coming in here today, which actually sounds very familiar in the scheme of things. But we're outside the Tube and we're going to have a fantastic day and keep fighting to get the pub back as an LBGT space. It has been for 50 years. We want to see drag queens performing in there soon. They can't make it, so I thought we'd put meth and gel on a stick. Yeah.
Save the black cap. Yeah. Save the black cap.
Got the agenda.
Okay, so I can't believe it's 1 year on since we found out that our beloved Black Cap closed. They thought we'd last a week, 2, maybe a month in our campaigns, but we're still here a year on and the membership of our campaign team's just getting bigger and bigger. We defeated them, turning it into flats. We defeated them when they wanted to tear down the Acider community value status. We defeated them turning it into a breakfast bar, and now we're on to our 4th battle. That's to prevent R&R, the investment company, turning the venue into some kind of quaint little ciabatta, stone-baked pizza selling venue that has no dedicated LGBT space. We only have 2 simple requirements. That's that they keep the Black Cap name and that they keep it an LGBT specific space. We need it. Since the closure, Camden LGBT Forums had 3 times as many LGBT residents needing to be referred on to social services, mental health services, because their only family and safe haven has been closed. And without a dedicated space, we're not going to have a resilient LGBT community. So this is why we've got cross-party support, and the campaign to reopen our Black Cap is getting stronger. So please share our notes on Facebook, sign our petition, and come and see us at our weekly vigils outside the Cap every Saturday at 1 to 4 o'clock.
And I remember when I was 17 years old and living just down the road, the Black Cap was the first gay place that I went into, and absolutely loved it, that warm, friendly place. So many of our places are now being closed down. You know why? Because we move into it, we make it stylish, we make it popular, and everyone wants a bit of the action. So we need to fight for our places. We deserve them. And I've written this poem for the Black Cap, which I love. And I'm so glad that the London Gay Men's Chorus is here, because this poem has a chorus, and I'm going to read the chorus. Some of you have got it on sheets of paper, and I'd like you to join in. The chorus is, it isn't fair, it isn't right to banish us into the night. We need to see a friendly face. Save the Black Cap, it's our place. So that's the chorus, and now I'm going to kick off with the poem. This place is more than just a pub. It's our history, our style, our own special club. A place to chat, to drink, to dance, encourage friendship, love and romance. It isn't fair, it isn't right to banish us into the night. We need to see a friendly face. Save the Black Cap, it's our place. Here we raised the roof with joy, as girl loved girl and boy loved boy, drenched the floor with booze and tears, celebrated who we were without any fears. It isn't fair, it isn't right to banish us into the night. We need to see a friendly face. Save the black cap, it's our place. So what becomes of this place that we map of LGBT? It would be a great shame indeed if it's snatched away by developers' greed. It isn't fair, it isn't right to banish us into the night. We need to see a friendly face. Save the black cap, it's our place. Thank you.
So we're here outside, well, nearly outside the Black Cap. It's a year since the cap was closed, and in a way it's kind of no news is good news. Obviously what we want is for the Black Cap to be reopened as one of London's oldest and most fabulous LGBT venues. At the moment it's still closed, but we do think it's a victory that it's still closed rather than reopened as a chain bar or a chain store or some luxury flats or something like that. So a year on, we definitely think the fight is working, and we're still fighting, and we're hoping that in a year's time we'll be able to celebrate back inside the Black Cap.
Been running the entertainment in the Black Cap over the last the last 2 years before it closed, and really bringing it back to life and really putting a complete new spin on performance, drag performance, sort of cabaret performance. So Joe and Ned say the Black Cap was a glorious, fabulous place, a pub, a club, a bar, a performance venue, place of work and home. The memories, friendships and life I built there are as strong today as they were when I first made them. And to see such a vibrant space lying dormant a year in is deeply saddening. I think we can all agree with that. I have had both the pleasure and pain to stand alongside, pleasure and pain, I don't know who the pain was, to stand alongside so many amazing campaigners over the last year, holding weekly vigils on the street outside the cap, and have spoken to hundreds of people who share beautiful memories of the space. The importance of this venue and the desperate need we have for its return can be heard week in and week out by passers-by who stop to talk to us on the vigil. The latest plans by Ruth and Robinson, thank you, are nothing short of insulting. A bar called Hollenbeck's, that isn't an LGBT space, but might include some cabaret, is tantamount to dancing on Mother Black Cap's grave, and I think we need a cheer there as well, thank you. We have fought off Force It In, we have fought off the Breakfast Club, and we will not hesitate to take the fight to Ruth and Robinson and their attempts to take our venue away from us. I salute you, Mother Red Cap, and everything you have stood for, and I hope one day to be standing at your bar with a gin in my hand.
The Black Cap in Camden, a legend in its own lifetime, and it's very sad to see it closed up now, because not only was it a social venue, but it was a venue that you could go to where people talk to each other, and what happens then, they get counselling, mediation. If you're feeling like SH1T when you get in there, you'd have a few drinks, have the crack, and then you'd have talked to people, they'd have said, hang on, this is where you can go for some help. It was an all-round social centre, not just a pub. And to see it closed down now for a year is just absolutely devastating. It's a real blow to Camden, and that's why we're demonstrating today. You know, why can't the owner keep it as the Black Cap? They want to run it as a restaurant in the daytime, and then, you know, let's have the Black Cap back by all means, but don't leave it empty like that. You're doing a great disservice to Camden and the LGBT community and all of us. We all enjoyed some crazy nights in there.
Finding comfort together. each other the way old friends do. Times of joy and times of sorrow, we will always see it through. Oh, I don't care what comes tomorrow. We can face it together the way old friends do. You and I can share the silence, finding comfort together the way old friends do. And after fights and words of violence, we make up with each other